So if you're concerned about the question of self-confidence, you can learn to have a better relationship with this idea by using the skill of mindfulness, which, as you know, is merely the act of observing your thoughts and emotions. And because mindfulness is a skill, it is something that you can practice and become better at over time until it becomes an automatic habit in your daily life. And when it comes to the question of self-confidence, you can begin simply by observing your thoughts and emotions, either when you specifically think about your confidence or in specific situations where confidence is an important factor in your ability to perform. And as you observe yourself, feeling whatever level of confidence you currently experience, you can simply allow it to be without following up with an explanation or an excuse. Simply observe your confidence. And if it happens to be what you would call a low level of confidence, you can continue to observe yourself experiencing this emotion, because in this context, that is exactly what it is. It is an emotion based on how you feel about yourself and your ability to perform. And you may, as you continue to observe your emotions, find it curious that you would deliberately experience a low level of confidence when the objective facts might tell an entirely different story. And as you continue to observe, you might find the humor in low self-confidence, because it is very much like a self-awarded handicap. You are literally placing yourself further from the starting line through the exercise of your emotions. And this is slightly humorous. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling the emotion of low self-confidence, you can accept that you have these emotions and allow them to be. And while you are performing this exercise, you can choose to breathe deeply as you observe yourself finding your emotions curious and somewhat funny, and accepting them all the same. And as you continue to observe your emotions of self-confidence and breathe deeply, you will notice that the experience and the intensity actually begin to diminish. And as you continue to observe yourself, feeling the emotion of self-confidence, you will have compassion for yourself. Compassion is a higher form of acceptance, wrapped in love, self-love, because you can love yourself as someone who occasionally experiences the emotion of low self-confidence. And as you continue to observe yourself, accepting your emotions, you may flash on an understanding of why it is that you experience low self-confidence, or you may not. What you can understand is that you are a human being who experiences a wide range of naturally occurring emotions, and that you can continue to observe yourself experiencing emotions, breathing deeply, and accepting yourself for who you are. And as you continue to observe yourself feeling these emotions, you can find that it is so much easier to move forward and do the things that you have chosen to do to the best of your ability, which now includes the ability to observe your emotions and accept them and move forward no matter how you are feeling. And as you continue to observe yourself and accept who you are, breathing through the process and moving forward, you can discover how emotions themselves are often arbitrary. Indeed, they are often a choice that we have elected to experience, often based on old information that is no longer valid. And as we continue to observe ourselves, feeling the emotion of low self-confidence, we can accept ourselves, breathing deeply, and moving forward, understanding that ultimately we can learn to choose our emotions because we know they are learned behaviors. And as we continue to practice the skill of mindfulness in daily life, we become more proficient in accepting our emotions as we observe them, allowing them to be, and allowing ourselves to move forward. Because as we become stronger with this skill, we find that we can both experience and enjoy and manage our emotions so that we can become more effective and capable human beings, living the lives we choose to live. And so as we leave this session, continuing to observe our emotions, we can see how they still exist and yet have diminished in intensity and allowed us to continue forward in our projects, and in the end actually developing a emotional experience of higher self-confidence because we have taken the time to learn a new skill which is separating us from the person we used to be and allowing us to become the person we've always dreamed of becoming.